We're going to watch Apple in the pre-market. Nikkei Asia reporting that the company plans to ramp up its iPhone production to 96 million in the first half of 21. That's a jump of almost 30% from the year-ago period. The news service cites a sales forecast that Apple shared with some of its suppliers. Jim, we sometimes look at these reports with a grain of salt, but they're usually easier to take when they're to the upside.
Yeah, it's funny. When they're down, I often say that isn't what you should be looking at. They're probably not right. So you did nail me on that one. I felt this. I said, well, wow, this is great. But then I said it's probably as unverifiable as when they say they're down. But what I think is interesting is we've really got to see what Biden does with China. Is he going to be quietly a warrior against China? Is he going to be loud against China? Because the key to the delta for Apple sales is not United States. It is China. And I think that, David, maybe Apple is actually anticipating what could be the end of the Cold War.
But I think that's very much unclear. I mean, if there's one area where there wasn't as much space between the two candidates, you would have to think it was the approach to China. Not that there won't be a difference. Of course there will be, but it won't be as dramatic as virtually every single other issue you could imagine, Jim.
But tweeting's old. You won't have a tweet.
No doubt. And listen, there will be certainly there'll be a multilateral approach. Not the go-it-alone approach, I think, that you had under the Trump administration from the Biden administration. Trade deals, though, have been done already without us being a part of them, many of them.
I know.
And that, I know, for those who believe those are important, that has proved to be somewhat concerning.
But 5G? 5G?
What about 5G when you say
Apple
that?
5G?
Yeah, without a doubt. But, you know, when I think 5G and you say that in relation to China, I think of two different systems being created around the world. Right, we're creating, and in so many ways, we're creating two different systems entirely. Obviously, we do have different systems of government, or at least we did. But in 5G as well, Jim, you know, you're going to have the Chinese version, and you're going to have the U.S. version, and then this battle.
Well, I think Apple can walk the tightrope.
Important for them to do it, isn't it?
Yes. But, Carl, Apple was the key to this market for a very long time, and we've kind of forgotten Apple. You know, the key to this market became Caterpillar. It became Emerson, which got a big upgrade today. We started seeing the airlines being key to this market. And now, I mean, maybe it reverts to Apple. Maybe it reverts to, I mean, yesterday, Netflix was up huge, Disney down. Yesterday, Amazon was on fire. That was the beginning of what I think is a revert. FANG was up, Facebook was up. Maybe we're going back to the ones that were working because they always come back to these in the end, and it's the end of the year. Don't you want to show FANG? Do you not want to show you own Alphabet? I mean, Alphabet's been a horse. And then the FTC did whatever it did. And now we're yawning about it. What was the FTC doing? I don't know. David, FTC was against something.
Yeah, Alphabet and Facebook are being sued. Nobody seems to care.
About what?
By the DOJ and the FTC for antitrust and anti-competitive practices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How's that Just to remind people.
Right.
That story lasted a day.
I know.
It's amazing.
Well, it's
when it was Microsoft. We were here, I remember, every day.
Yeah, NCI,
every
FTC.
Day.
NCI,
we cover
FTC.
that story.
I mean, it's like a TV show. I'm not that worried about these. I do think that the FTC is wrong about Facebook since they approved everything Facebook did. But then again, Mark Zuckerberg, they don't like him.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.